wanna be cold like this. Yeah, like being left out in the snow like this. You see the ice when I show my wrist. You feeling sad?
We back with another episode of Better and Silver and Gold. We got my girl Doni here with us today. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna talk a little bit about catering business. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's been going on in her life. Doni, how you been, man? What's going on with you?
I've been better, but
Been
I'm
better?
here.
That's
I'm
good,
just
man.
blessed to be here.
That's good. That's good. God is good for sure. God is good. So we just gonna hop right into it, man. The catering business. How that even got started? Like, what's how that come about?
I always could cook. From young,
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to survive the cook, but it didn't really become a thing until I just started kind of figure out like what my purpose was,
Uh-huh.
like in that whole world.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, Jay liked it, my kids liked it, so I was like,
Right.
I'll just make it a business.
Right.
And the name is dedicated like to my kids, like it's
Uh-huh.
their initials, it's their dad initials. But we started in 2019 and we started off with like, just like I was just selling food to like the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of started getting booked for stuff like, so then it became like, okay, this is bigger. And once Jalen died, I kind of like, my new angle where I was trying to direct it to was like, with sports and food, like nutrition wise. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what I want to do with it. Like I'm very okay with the private work that I do, but I am working on a cookbook.
Right.
And the cookware line that's about to drop any day now, whenever I just like finish it. But,
I got you.
That's pretty much that with that.
So that's where the JOF came from. That's your kids' initials.
Yeah.
So that stands for
Jice O'Neal Ferguson and Drea O'Nease Ferguson.
Okay, that's hard.
And Demi, her name started with D, but she's still part of it.
She's still part of it.
She's still gang. We just didn't think we was gonna have a third child.
Right.
So,
I got you. So with the catering thing, do you ever thinking about like doing weddings, parties, going on the road?
So I do weddings.
Okay.
I do like that's what I do. I do private catering. Like I travel. I do, one-on-one dinners. I do group baby showers, like corporate events. Like I do pretty much everything. But like right now, my heart is in like telling my story.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people have always wanted to know, like, who is Doni since she's like not been around? Like, who am I as a mom? Who I was as a wife? A significant other. Like who I was as an athlete, like significant other. And then so now it's about really just kind of defining like, telling the story myself, like kind of controlling my narrative. So the cookbook is not like an ordinary cookbook. It's more of a love story. Like most recipes have a story to it.
Right.
So I hope that like, the people who have like watched me evolve via social media, who watched me evolve with the cooking, like who's actually like been, supporting for real, can actually kind of get a side of like why I am cooking, like why I'm passionate about it, like, and why I love it.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay. Well, hey, for all y'all, I know y'all like to eat. Make sure y'all book my girl, man. Make sure y'all book my girl parties, weddings, you doing all the baby showers.
All that. And I'm not cheap though. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Like being in the country, like, coming from the city.
You gotta pay to play.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at with it, because I have quality, I think my food is of quality.
So last weekend you was in Vegas. You was doing a Women of the NFL Set an Example conference. Tell us about that. What was that whole conference thing about?
So it's a conference that's like solely engaged to the women of the NFL, because nobody really knows like the role we play. I think it's all like glitz and glam, but like it come down to like these are business women, like entrepreneur, authors, coaches. And so I got a call from one of my friends one day, and she just like, "How you doing?" And I told her, I was like, I'm open book. I'm like, most days I'm okay. She was like, "Well, how are you doing?" And I was just like, "I don't know. I'm just doing it." And then so she asked me a series of questions, and like when we talked about it, when she told me, she was like, I reached out to you because you've always been transparent. You've always been real, more real than most women in the game. Right. So she was like, I'd like for you to come, to the conference this year and like share your story about, what the life was then, like, what the life is now that he's gone. And kind of like, reach a younger audience, and which I did. Like I reached, the younger girls and like even some of the athletes, because what they go through is not always able to be talked about or be advocated for. Right. And I feel like our role as their women, if we played those roles, that we like somebody has to speak up for them.
Facts.
And because I didn't get to speak up a lot for Jalen when he was here, I feel like it's my duty now to like, advocate for him and then the younger athletes to come, where it's high school, college, everybody, because everybody want to go pro, but you got to understand it's a different side to that world, and you have to be ready for that, like mentally, physically, and absolutely emotionally.
Fact. So, how has it been without him gone? Without him being gone, how has it been? I know it's been hard, but explain, because somebody that's watching probably dealing with the same situation that you're dealing with. You feel me?
It's been an up and down. It has not been the best thing in my life.
Right.
I don't really like to get emotional, but
you good.
Just being transparent, like it's for me, it's an hour by hour, it's a day by day thing. I haven't even grieved, Jalen. I have so many things on my list to grieve that, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't even, but to me, I think I get through it by feeling like it's not real. So every day I feel like, every Friday I feel like I'm gonna get that call, pick me up from the airport.
Right.
Because like when I left him, he was going to OTA. So like the last, you kind of stick to the last memory of a person when you lose them. Right. So for me, it's like, it's tough. The kids ask about him, but I feel like Jalen chose me to be in his life because how strong I was, how resilient I was, and I just held the shit down. Like you feel me? Like kids gotta eat, like life gotta go on. And if I know that one thing, he'll be telling me like, Doni, you can grieve later. Like you have your whole life to grieve me, but most importantly, our kids were important to us, and they're innocent, and like they're gonna have so much trauma. It's inevitable. And so right now I'm just trying to like coddle them and like love on them and give them like the most genuine and like softest approach as I can, because when they start to realize what's going on, like it's gonna be tough because he was a active dad. You know what I'm saying? Like they know their daddy.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get out there because I don't want tears and stuff. I know that's tough. That's tough. But me, just me personally, from the outside looking in, social media and all that, like you doing a hell of a job as a mom. You know what I'm saying? Just however you grieve and how you grieve, but just from the outside looking in, you taking care of them babies as you should, and you holding it down, and you doing what you're supposed to do
and
as a mom.
A lot of people have, sadly, it's so sad the world we live in, have questioned my grief.
Yeah.
And I think it just goes back to like when you in that world, you don't live a private life. My life wasn't like, it became not private. So I started to like, my family was personal to me. So I didn't I publicized my lifestyle, but with like my personal. I think everybody know how much I love him, like vice versa. Like, ain't no niggas finna just type shit, like being real. But people be like, oh, well, you outside, you live life. One thing about it, what if I'm gonna sit around and be sad about it for what?
Exactly.
I don't get no money like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being who I am is how that's my brand. That's how I get. That's how we cut the checks around here. I can't, but I also I don't care about people judging. But I also just give me a little grace because. Until you're in my situation, you don't really know.
You can't speak on how you can't tell nobody how to grieve.
No, don't tell me how to grieve because I think everybody want me to be on the internet crying so you can talk about me. No, I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
Like DC Young Fly said with when he lost his wife, man. Like
because I hate
everything. You feel me?
If you knew Jalen would have a joke every day of the week if I died. Because girl, what is you doing? Like just be for real. So like I'm a dark human person. A lot of my friends don't like it. And they be looking at me like, girl, you need to chill. But it's like, that's how I deal with it because it's like, I don't my kids don't really see me cry. That's confusing to them because their world, it's still innocent. Right. They still have to know that nothing's going on. They can't feel it.
Yep.
But I'm big on my kids are taken care of. I don't ask nobody, I don't have to ask somebody for nothing to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? This is my program. If you don't like it, then that's cool. I'm a different person.
Right.
And my children are my priority. And Jalen legacy gonna forever live on,
sure.
And that's just, that's just that.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, that's a word right there. So I know you like cooking. Did you ever think about doing a food truck, like having a food truck type thing?
Everybody want me to get a food truck, get a restaurant, but it's I would be annoyed doing that every day because, like I said, I feel like my passion is so much bigger. Like what cooking is going to be for me is going to be so much bigger than the traditional. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to be published. I want to have a series of cookbooks, cookware lines. I want to be able to serve to certain people because a clientele it's a luxury for me.
Right.
And I'm not gonna spend my days hard labor slaving when I could be good in the whole.
For sure. Yep. No, that's right. You're right about that. So I seen something the other day, man. You was talking about going 50-50. I made sure I put this in my notes. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. So when I said you spoke on it, you know what I'm saying, 50-50. You come from, you know what I'm saying, your husband was in the NFL, so you was basically a housewife, taking care of the kids, cleaning, you know, cooking, make sure everything at the house straight. So if you was so happen to go get a nigga with a 9 to 5, you feel me? Or you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know, if he ain't, you know, had that luxury of being in the lead or having money like that. So 50-50 won't even kind of be, you know, on the table. So tell me what you think about 50-50?
First, I feel like we shouldn't date in places we're not comfortable.
Facts.
Like, I'ma just, and I don't mean to sound cocky or be boastful when I say this, but like, if you know where I come from, why would you try to come with me to bare minimum? I feel like I'm not in the game of building another nigga up because I did that. Mm-hmm. I've done my time, but like I did that in my 20s, my younger days. I took, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that no more. So for me, it's like our 50-50 came in when he was in college and I was in school and I had to stop going to school so that he can go play ball. I work this as a class. All right, and I'm gonna say that because people don't know that. Really. Like, but I work in Southern class and I did hair at my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? While taking care of kids, still trying to go to school online. Yeah. That was my 50. Like, we've been through that phase, but you don't do that with people who don't have no goal on going past the 50 because eventually it got to turn into 100%. And that comes financially, like being a protector, being a provider, because as a mother, when you like as a wife, and especially, I don't think men should want their, like, if you have a wife in the home that's like pretty much like she pulled the reins around here. She takes care of the kids. She's a homemaker. Right. That's her 50. I think that's enough. And I feel like men in the society does not give, you know what I'm saying, give like stay-at-home moms their flowers because we do a lot. It's a lot that come with that. For sure it is. So for me, it's like, if we can work on like, 75-25, that's the lowest I'm gonna go. And we'll eventually get to 100, but I'm here to help you build. I'm not here to I'm not a liability. Like I'm an asset. So I'm only in this to grow with you. But if you don't have a growing mindset and if you are getting mad and combative because I feel like I should have flowers every time you greet me or I should like have fun, you cannot get mad because I have a standard. Right. Either meet the standard or go where your standards are met.
Well, me personally,
and everybody got their opinion.
And they do. I'm cool with going 50. I'm cool with going 50-50. I'm cool with that. But if I was one of them niggas that made it, you stay in the house, take care of these kids, you do whatever you do. I'm going to take care of the bills.
I think the 50-50 conversation is always misconstrued because it's a different space where that's okay. Right. If I make $120K plus a year, you make $85K plus a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind going 50 because we're going 50-50 on I take you out, you take me out. Right. I give you something, you give me something. Right. I cater to you, cater back to me. Right. Like, it kind of trickles down to so many things. So, but mostly everybody talking about splitting bills. I'm not going nowhere where I split a bill if I pay my own bills. That's not that wasn't even what I was getting at. Like what you just said, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. Like typically what the conversation is. So I don't want people to come off like, oh, she's a gold digger, like you're an airhead. Like I mean, I do like nice things because I can give them to myself. Right. So why would I be with somebody that can't provide give me whatever I require, I can reciprocate. That's the difference.
That's just like if Jada Waiter was trying to come talk to a nigga like me, that wouldn't happen because I can't give her the things that little baby can give her.
And it's sad because I don't even think I'll be able to date properly unless it's somebody like courting me that's like in that $1 million tax bracket because every nigga feel like they gotta go be Jay. And it's like you know, then it's like, oh, you comparing him to me and like it's not that, but like he got me because we was like chilling like our first little date. I bought him food on the first date. You feel me? So it's never that, but it's like where I am now. See me and respect me in the season I am now, not who I used to be. I'm not Donnie that used to hold niggas down no more. That ain't who I am. I gotta hold me down. No, for sure. Because you'll give 50-50 and you'll end up giving you'll end up like having 0% left. And that's on both parties. Just don't go where it's not a balance. Right. It's simple.
I fuck with that. I got you. So would you rather have $300K in the bank or 800 credit score?
I'm gonna take the 800 because people don't know is you save more money by using your credit. Like credit is the new wave, and we wasn't taught that. Like I went and bought my Tahoe, and like the people was like, "You want us to finance you for $77,000?" And you've only borrowed $6,000 in your life.
Right.
So I thought like, yeah, we got money, we could just like go buy, like, you know, just throw it on the table and that's that. But I had to learn like
definitely need some credit,
financial literacy. So now I'm paying $20,000 for a down payment. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no established credit. It's like I don't have bad credit, but I'll definitely take the 800 because I can go live life. I can get everything I want today with 800 credit.
I think I'm taking the 300K back. I'm gonna I need that money right now. I think I'm gonna take that 300K. I don't know. That 300K. That's that credit right. You feel me? That's what that 300K gonna get that credit right.
It can get the credit right.
That 300K gonna get that credit right.
But what I'm saying is like I don't know. I feel like I'll like if I pay all my bills, I can like if you a true hustler, you gonna go get that 300K.
Nah, for sure.
But it's easier because like the people that's not us. They start out with 800 credit and they go get the 300K.
Right.
So now that's play money to them because I can use my credit card where I can buy gas. I can, I can get me a home with credit. I can get me a car with credit. All I'm using is a little bit of money. You really only have to pay your mortgage and your car note with liquid cash. Yeah. Everything else you can be paid with credit. Right. I'm gonna take that 300. I'm gonna take that 300. It depends on it. Depending on the day, I might take that 300. I'm gonna take that 300. No, for sure. So I'm gonna take that 300. For sure, I'm gonna take that 800 credit.
So, have you seen the Suki and the YK ordeal?
I saw it.
You saw it. So, like me personally, I'm gonna say this from a nigga standpoint. I feel like that shit kind of made me cringe coming from him, cause like. For one, you grabbed because you don't know Suki. You grabbed a random girl and just stuck your tongue down her throat. Then, she was being mad aggressive at first. The kiss on the cheek, all right, cool. You did too much with that, but cool. Yeah. You walked out, then you came back. That's what made me like, what you doing? You tripping, you feel me?
So because you playing in that role, it doesn't give you a right to feel like you are mentally entitled.
Facts.
Just because I'm flirting with you doesn't. I can be flirting with you because for two reasons. Either I'm like worried about my safety because I don't flirt with you, you're gonna try to like do something to me. Or I'm just not a mean person. I rather would you could be going through something so bad in life, and I'm just going to give you a genuine, genuine energy, but don't ever go too far.
Right.
If I say come kiss me, don't kiss me. Right. And I appreciate the men who think that was out of line, but I don't appreciate the men who think like what she asked for. I hate them.
See, in the comments they were just saying like how she portrayed us because she talking about
foot. But just because I'll be half naked doesn't mean
they don't give me no right to try to come grab you and force myself on you.
It doesn't give you a right to judge, and I think that's what's wrong. Like everybody you worried about what the next person, let them be them, because who I am in the corporate world, who I am at church, who I am at the strip club, who I am at the PTA meeting does not matter.
That's right.
I'm who I need to be in that moment, and I think that's like kind of being in that industry, in that world. Like it's sadly like women have to like low key degrade ourselves to get up, but also it's empowering because I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a bad bitch too. Like, there's no, it's a balance there.
Nah, for real. So Quando Rondo said, asking a girl her body count lame. You agree with that? Like nigga be like, how many niggas you done fuck?
Cause why? You still gonna fuck me?
You right.
Why does that matter?
That's facts. I agree with Quando. That is lame. That don't matter. That's before me. I don't care.
And I think as younger, like when we were younger, like, cause let's be for real, our generation was real big on calling somebody a hoe. But it's just like we grown now.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10, like you kind of need to know what the sex like before you move on anyway. Cause I hate to cheat on you 10 years from now and I think that's just real.
So this follow with my question. Would you judge a girl smashing a nigga on the first night?
I smashed Jay in the first week and we got 3 kids and we're happy about that.
You have?
I mean,
can I say something?
What?
My first text to my wife was, "I'm just gonna smash whatever happens."
No, I was what Jay called it to her? I was Jay's favorite piece of ass.
Did that work?
I'm married 9 years in.
That's what I'm saying, like, because when you like, if you know, like, because we know already. Yeah. When I saw you, I know if I wanted to, like, I don't think like it's nothing to be judged on because what I felt in him, I may be a sexually fluid person. Right. I may enjoy sex. That doesn't define my character. Like that whole that term, like people refer to me as hoe. Well, you can't turn hoe into a halfway. I proved that different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We lived happy ever after. We had, he did, he was a nigga, but when it came to me and him, like that's when
for real. For sure. So could you privately focus on one? Without nobody knowing?
Like now that I'm single?
Like whenever, like in general, could you probably focus somebody? Nah.
No.
Like you got it like...
You don't have to... So me and Jalen didn't post each other. We wasn't like we would post like family stuff. Like if I took me his pictures down, he didn't know. Like, but I feel like it doesn't validate anything. Like you don't have to like be in my business, but like respect me.
Right.
If if we gonna do this, just have some respect for me in public.
Right.
It's the public disrespect that make you want to like. Okay, now I gotta show you.
Right.
I'm my daddy. So, type of thing.
Me personally, I think I like the private life better.
But men
don't put people in your business and fuck up what you got going.
No more. Men are sneaking pictures now.
Oh no, I ain't that type of nigga.
They're doing that now. That's a thing. They're telling everybody.
He probably light skinned. That's probably light skinned.
No, he wasn't. They tell everybody they talk to you.
He's sneaking pictures. What?
Child, I don't know. That's not me though. Like, just I've heard this story.
Yeah. Nah. I'd rather give me the private life, man. Give me the
private life. No, private life is cool. Like, but like I said, you don't have to be out here just like you don't have to walk around with my face on your t-shirt. Nah. But respect me in public. Like if we know what's up, like don't be out here in the streets making me look stupid because granted they may not know I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I like the whole private life public like lifestyle kind of thing.
So when you say respect me in public, do y'all need to put a title on like this my girlfriend or you just like don't be doing too much?
So do you want me out there in niggas' faces being friendly doing the most?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's reciprocate energy here. It's that simple.
Facts. But
I'm saying don't do what you don't want me to do because we add a little razzle dazzle every time.
But I just know as a nigga, our first thing we gonna say is, well, we don't go together. We ain't together.
But when she do it to you, it's like, oh, you won't supposed to.
Yeah, our chest gonna carry.
Yeah, chest gonna carry right in.
That's just what we do.
So, but it's not fair. So now we in the game of making y'all feel it. You gotta feel it for real.
Like we can dish the shit out, but we can't take it. I don't know why it's like that.
Y'all can't take it.
Yeah, you can. I can't. You done it? Your wife go cheat on you right now. You taking it?
My wife go cheat on me. I'm gonna hurt you on heel.
Hey,
that's grown. That's so grown of you. I'm not there yet.
Me neither.
I ain't there yet.
Because I've already gone 14 years and didn't have to find out a kid with my
okay.
Yeah, you've had the heart. Okay. You grown. Yeah,
I ain't went down that road. You grown for real. Yeah. Okay. You want some different shit, fat. Okay.
I'm still gonna be a little childish.
Even girlfriend. So now I'm like, okay.
You just like anything you expect be prepared for the worst every time.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Not me. I'm gonna be in this bit hurt. I ain't gonna stunt.
Be hurt. I'm gonna heal.
Nah, for sure. I'm gonna heal for sure. But
y'all never let it go though. Y'all men think of women.
I'm gonna let it go.
No.
After a certain period of time, you gotta give me some months, but I'm gonna let the shit go.
A month?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it can't be a year from now and you do something. Remember that time you was fucking with John?
Oh yeah, now we rekindle that flame. We come back. I'm bringing up like, hey, you remember when you were fucking?
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Because for 14 years, I just wanted to say.
You just kind of want the truth.
You just wanted that close.
And then once she said, I'm sorry, it was. I should have told you.
Nah, bitch, it ain't no sorry. Yeah, they don't.
I was like, no, it ain't even that. Because
it's crazy. It's crazy because men really feel like they don't let it go. They don't let it go.
I'm gonna say this. I was watching some earlier, a little podcast. Matter of fact, it was Mac. Matter of fact, shout out Mac. It was Mac. They played that ground once a least. Shout out Mac. He had said he can stomach his old lady texting somebody like, okay, that's cool. But once you let this nigga go to pound town on you, oh man, I'm straight. I can't look at you the same. Can't lay with you. I can't look at you the same.
I'm gonna have to go look at that. I'm gonna have to talk to Mac about that.
I can't look at you the same. I can't. That's facts. Coming from a nigga though.
Okay, so I would say, it's probably a little personal, but like when I say people really feel like that, like I had an ex actually, like although we wasn't even like talking or together, but the fact when you move on, like, and have a child, I think men know like it's a wrap. She let another nigga like get her pregnant kind of thing. Yeah. But like I say, like it don't even be that y'all be having you real feelings. You just feel plain like, damn, it was supposed to be you. So my question to you is why y'all can't like why do you get upset when somebody move on when you had no intentions on doing it right?
We didn't want it to end. Like we weren't ready for it to end. Yeah,
you wasn't ready for it to end?
Yeah, well, I wasn't. So don't.
Say that Mel Dummy.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it to end. So just don't leave me. Not calling you to be, but I'm just doing it. Don't leave me.
But it's cool. It's cool when y'all do it though, right?
It is, and it's a problem with y'all do. It is.
That double standard. I'm just
being honest with you, because some niggas ain't gonna come over here and be honest with you like that. I'm being honest with you. But I don't want it to be over time. Say it's over. Basically.
The thing is, like, men don't even have to say it no more. Like, because I've been with one person for so long, and I've seen him through every emotion. Mm-hmm. I know how emotional y'all can get, especially y'all go out there and put on that. Like, y'all don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
Please, be
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you now. I care. I give a fuck. I'm gonna be on my social media like I don't give a fuck. Though.
Y'all should show. Because y'all really be on social media. Fuck bitches get money, but y'all be laying the bitch chest crying.
And then as soon as I get you sending that, posting that snap Instagram, I'm texting you like, I hate you. You should never did me like that. Real shit. Like, I'm one of them type of niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm one of them type of niggas. Like,
I hope the double standard die there. I really hope
I'm one of them type of niggas. I be hurting. Like, don't hurt me. I'm gonna do it in private. I ain't gonna be like I'm just on the internet just doing the most. But in private, I'm gonna be hurt like a mother.
But even when y'all get the posting, when y'all get the posting pictures of yourselves, y'all got assets with y'all own, y'all be feeling you posting little songs, and every song got a meaning to it. We know y'all be y'all just y'all don't hide it. Y'all be in plain sight.
I had this time. Is the post meaningful? Like, you know how people it's just Facebook.
No,
that shit means something.
You may tell a joke, but you never tell a lie.
That shit means something.
You may tell a joke, but you never tell a lie.
That shit means something. That shit means something. Like when
all those reposts,
that shit means something. Like when I share something, like that means something. That means something. So
I send it to my friends, so y'all know everything means something, and it be funny though. You just gotta laugh at the thing.
I try to, but I get through it for sure. I get through it. So what's your best dish like you like to cook? Like what's one of them things like, yeah, I cook this shit a lot?
Pasta,
what kind?
Alfredo to death.
Yeah.
Anyway. I can make pasta pretty much anyway. And that's pretty much everybody always requests that. Like now they're requesting the lamb chops because I put them on.
Oh, you a bougie cooker.
No, I just like fine dining. Lamb chops is not bougie though.
That shit. I ain't never had lamb chops.
You should definitely try. I should have brought it. I should have cooked and brought
some. I just started eating chicken and waffles. I feel like I was a nigga when I ate that shit. I just ate chicken and waffles.
That's a common breakfast dish.
I just got it though. I'm one of them niggas that go to a 5-star restaurant and get some chicken strip. My mama hate taking me out there. I don't want to spend my money and I don't like it. You feel me? I fuck around and go to Money Bag Yo shit and get chicken strip.
I want the time high. I want it.
That nigga shit high as fuck.
But the thing is, y'all don't understand. Like, it takes a lot to prepare a dish. I know. All the little garnishes, all the ingredients, fresh produce, all of that is expensive. And protein is not cheap.
Yeah.
Like, let's be for real. We gotta get our money's worth.
For sure. I just when I'm by myself, I go out to eat my partner or something. I'm a cheap nigga. Now, if I take a girl out, I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
So when you take a girl out, like, how do you order the course? Like, how do you do that?
How do I order?
Yeah.
I let her order and I base off what I'm gonna eat off of. So if she gets something, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get.
Do you know how to order? Do you order a glass wine or a bottle?
Glass. That bottle has.
The best way to impress a girl and let her think you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you just go in there and you order like the appetizer. You always want to go with a seafood appetizer. Don't go get no wings or don't go, no dumplings or like no cheddar pie.
See, the type of women I deal with, they so smart, man. I take them to a 5-star restaurant. I eat like, I got them. I'm bullshit. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing.
Okay, first figure out with some flowers. Do that first.
Yeah.
That let you know like you thought about me enough to like you might want to feel.
Let me put that in your notes.
Yeah, put that in your notes. Write this down. Flowers, second, when you get to the restaurant, you make sure you pull the table out. Make sure when you get the reservation, put in your last name. So you really seem important. Like, oh, not the first name, like last name. So they don't call you Mr. then.
Yeah.
So they're gonna greet you properly. Pull a chair out. When you sit down, you order. Don't get no hen and coke or nothing like that. Like you gotta go for a scotch or something.
Yeah.
And then when you order the salad, the wine is based on what you eating. So you get a red meat, you want to get some red wine. You eat pasta, something like that, you get you some white wine. You order the bottle, get 2 glasses. When they bring it out for the smell test, you Make sure you roll it up under your nose. She don't think you know something.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know nothing about none of this.
And then if you order the appetizer, you will order a smaller entree because you already bought full.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just get a dessert, the chocolate split. Y'all eat it together. That just looks cute.
Yeah.
Everything is for the
$400 ticket though.
It don't have to be $400. It could be maybe $250.
It's giving $400.
Well, it's giving if you got it, spend it. Okay. Thank you, Nick.
What's too many bodies for a girl, man? What's too many bodies for a girl?
That's not your business.
I'm asking a question.
That's not nobody's business.
So, opinion that what's too many bodies for a girl?
I don't care to comment because it doesn't matter.
What's too many bodies for a girl?
Too many bodies for a girl?
Too many bodies is zero because you don't have enough stink. Just
I don't know. I'm not going to give you a count on too many bodies.
Yeah, because I feel like
when she is less sexually attractive with the man that she's with, that's when she's done.
That's when she's.
Oh well, yeah, we know that.
But I don't think necessarily like a body count matter because.
No, it don't. It was just a question.
Yeah.
It don't.
It's about how you do it. It's about how you accumulate those bodies. If you do 5 in one night, then that's different. Now 5 in maybe a 5-month period, that's once a month.
Something like a girl that got 5 in one night
because they paying for it. It's the transaction. Those are transactional arrangements.
How so? Hey, some niggas like what they like.
And you know it though, because they'll probably still put their mouth on it. So you just never know. Niggas
nasty.
They are.
You are nasty. You know, some nigga. I seen a nigga say, "Hey, he want a girl that had about 100 bodies. That means she nasty. And he can do some things with her." Hey, that's
and that and everybody is somebody for everybody. That could be his wife.
You right about that. Hey, everybody have their preference. 5 minutes with God or $5 million. I'm gonna see what you gonna say. What you gonna say?
Okay. This is not a good question. I'm too childish for this. Like I'm real. Like 5 minutes with God, I mean I'm dead.
No, you ain't dead.
I don't know if once I can see them white lights, that means, and I'm talking to God. But I take 5 minutes with God every day. I take more than 5. Like when you pray, like that's God's presence. You talk to God, and you know what I'm saying.
So
all
you
day,
taking the $5 million?
He wouldn't bless me like that if he didn't want me to have it.
You feel me?
Simple.
And, you know, I be having people on here that
he know the vibes. He know we like
say
that.
5 minutes with God. I be like, you stupid as hell. You take that
he know we like that because
that's
he gave me 5 M's to double to 10. Now we got 10 minutes with God. Yeah. Every time the money goes up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh, top 5 artists you listen to today.
Her Drake, Future, baby. Who do I listen to? Whoever Lulu playing in her car knew. She always got some new, like, she had me on Boston Richie. You
don't for Boston Richie hard.
I didn't know about him. I be watching Coco Melon. I listen to the same playlist over. Like people hate getting in my car because I'm listening to the same songs.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. And young boy, his little aggressive self he's growing on me. He was just a little too, you know.
I fuck with that YB.
Cool,
I fuck with that YB too. I be feeling like I'm one of them fucking kids not listening to it. Yeah, he tough. So what's a city or country you want to visit that you already haven't? City or country.
I want to go to Ibiza.
To who?
I think is it Ibiza? Yeah, I think that's
what is it. Oh,
I don't know. Drake said it in his song, and it's just go with Drake.
That sounds some rich shit.
I'm trying to figure how you pronounce it. I can't think of it. Don't do the most, okay? Because y'all know how to say it either. Don't do the most.
I want to go to Dubai.
But no, for real, I did want to go to Dubai until I saw the rules, but I would definitely love to go to Bali. Rules? Like you can't smoke out there. You got to be covered a certain way. You can't like be drinking. It's just too many rules. I'm not there yet. Maybe when I'm like 30. Yeah, I ain't going here. I'm going to be on the beach.
I'm going there to pop my shit.
You feel me? Like I'm in the era of like how like it's no like you know what I'm saying like people like I'm not letting nobody be mad about my money. It's my money. I'm just I want to do. But I definitely say I want to go to Bali. The water's beautiful over there. In Turks. I'm gonna go there for my birthday this year, but definitely Turks that goes.
On the weekend, what you doing from sun up to sundown on the weekend?
After 5:00, I'm no longer a mother. Shout out to the babysitters because it's just giving mom. I check in, feed them, we do breakfast, and I'm back outside. Sure. And then I just on Sunday, some mornings I make the church. Sometimes I watch it from home, depending on how I'm feeling. You just really never know what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm. So being around women, girlfriends, wives, girlfriends or wives of NFL players. How was that? Because I didn't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit before. So are they fake like that, or like they try to be?
I'm
like...
grateful to have met a group of women who was just as real as I was. Like everybody I met was from the South, so I appreciated that. Yeah. But like they were real. Like we all lived real lives. Like we were normal people.
Yeah.
We just had a little bit more money. Like our kids were like we were just like granted better circumstances, but like. We still the same. We live the same lives. We're just able to like add a little bit more luxury. So our luxuries look a little different because we had the blessing of not having to like do too much.
Yeah,
I'm saying like it ain't fun though. Like we have a good time. Like we raise our kids the same. Like you know what I'm saying. You got some people who do try to fake it, but ain't no point.
Yeah,
you know.
So was you ever like starstruck when you seen anybody like close up? In the NFL
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. When I met Mark Ingram, I almost cried.
For
real? And it's crazy because when we went the year we got drafted, like we had a lot of big names at the Ravens, and like Jalen knew, like I had been a Saints fan for so long, so he knew like Mark was like. And one day at camp, he walked up to me, he shook my hand, he was like, "I heard you were a fan." I couldn't say a word, but we, our kids played together. Like he's real cool. Like,
that's hard. That's what's up.
This is like so. It was like to be able to like sit next to people and like be in their homes, like it was different because like damn, they're just as normal as us, but like the media and the fans just kind of like who you are just kind of make it a little sweeter.
Okay. Nah, that's hard. That's what's up. So what would you tell that girl that looks up to you? Like, what's the advice you'd give that little girl that was looking up to Doni?
Man, I ain't perfect. My life has not been perfect. If you have watched me, just know that like I'm a vessel. Like I feel like I'm a walking testimony, like of God do great things because I come from literally nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from I'm from the projects. Yeah. I'm from the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to gangbang, I did all of that. You feel me?
Hold up. What she was banging? We can't go past that. We can't skip. What was you banging? Well, you from Jonesboro?
No.
You're not from Jonesboro?
I'm not from
Where
Jonesboro.
you from?
I'm from California.
For real?
Yeah, I'm
thinking you from Jonesboro this whole time.
I'm from, I lived there for a little bit. Yeah. But I'm from Watts, California. Like,
oh, so you were creeping?
No, I moved back here when I was like 14, but I used to do my summers here. So I'm originally from California. Like that's like who I am, where it originated from. But Jonesboro definitely molded me a whole lot because I was able to come and like, mama just pretty much threw me out here for the woods. Like my godmother raised me, and she showed me a different life. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to see things like another side of the world because I didn't know things. I wasn't typically like a lady, but I met some of the greatest people in Louisiana, like being here. Like I met my husband here, you know what I'm saying? So I don't ever take away from, you know what I'm saying? Like I love Jonesboro, like that's still my city. I'm gonna die about it, you feel me? Like everybody else will, but like to my roots, like, you know what I'm saying? Like California is like true dear in my heart. Like who I am separates me. Like people know I'm not from here, even though like they know I'm from around here.
But you never said what you was banging. We're not gonna get past that.
Oh,
what was you banging?
Crib. I'm a crib.
Big what moves. Kind? Neighborhood?
No,
rolling.
But East Side, PJ.
Okay, all right. Tell me something. I'm just
2250. That's the address.
Okay, nah, for real. Big crib.
Like I used to, I changed. I've changed. My mama from Hoover though, she got a teardrop, and if you know, you know.
Nah, for real.
So yeah. And just say thank God for real.
So what's a deal breaker in a relationship? Like what's like you cut a nigga off instant, like nah.
Now?
Yeah.
Because I ain't had too many deal breakers back in the day. Now like just not being like not standing on what you say you're gonna do. Yeah. You already let me know that you're not a man at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with no liars. I'm not getting in between nobody that got any other deals with nobody. Really, nothing. You can barely breathe over here. So that's why, like, I don't,
That's tough.
I know. That's why I'm like focused on like I'm in a season of my kids and myself. I'm not like the whole relationship shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still grieving, and if I had to be real, I still want my nigga back, like every day.
For sure.
You feel me?
I feel that. Nah, for
sure. Anything like just pretty much anything that's gonna make me mad.
Yeah. Like it don't seem like it don't take very much to make you mad. Like
I'm spoiled. I like to have my way. So if I hear no too many times, gotta go. You can't be here when you say you're gonna be here, gotta go. You can't take me on dates. You think I'm asking for too much, you gotta go. Like,
so like what's the do we supposed to go on a date every week? Like what's the
I did date night every Friday.
So you sticking to that same script? Date night every Friday.
So and I'll probably be married when it happens. So a long time from now, when I do, because nobody's going to do that. Like nobody's in that season, right? Because everybody living. But I want to do date nights every Friday. Like I have children, so like my kids are important. Like pouring into them and their lives is important. Supporting me, and just like being a provider and a protector. Like I'm very big. I want to just literally show up without my glasses, like and just be there and know that everything is going to go okay. Because that's what I'm used to. And I feel like I really wish that every woman can experience some type of genuine, like, love. Because it's possible. Like, don't let these niggas make y'all think y'all asking for too much. They just like to get a bare minimum because that's how their mama raised them. You know?
I thought you were going to go into a whole little speech about niggas.
No, I'm not here to bash y'all. Meet people where they are. Like I said, date in your realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, be who's for you.
So what if I like somebody that's out my league, but I feel like I can get her?
Well, you need to be able to meet her requirements. If she's out your league, you need to get in her league.
For sure. Yeah, right.
That's what you gotta do.
I know, go in it. Hey, I can't do nothing for you. I ain't trying to be this. I can be that. But
And if you go in it with honesty, you never know what you get out.
Fucking with that.
No, it's a lot of them.
You don't know. Like that. women take like you can be
fucking with that.
You don't.
If I come to a female and say, "Hey, look, I can't take you on dates every Friday, but we can
every other Friday.
We can go once a month."
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, try the date. It was a date. Okay, that's the thing. If you're not stopping nothing else that she's doing, it's somebody taking on dates. Like it's okay. Like you know what I'm saying. Dating is a part of like figuring out what it like your do's and your don'ts. You like your likes and dislikes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Dates don't have to typically be like we have to go out you can do an in-home date. Like you can maybe do something like creative, like or watch a movie marathon or go to the park. True. Those are like it's not about but see
I only do this much and I'm gonna be okay with you.
Right.
And that's cool.
You have to be able to offer an alternate. Like don't come in saying, yeah, baby, like it's good, like money good, we can go this, down, take out of town, and then you can't take me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So now you
lying. That's what I'm
saying. If I'm not able to like, okay, you may like dates 4 times out the month. What if I can give you maybe 2 in-home dates and 1 like actual physical day? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that because you're communicating what you like, your boundaries, like how far you can go. When you keep saying that you're gonna do this and like now it's like you're lying to me and you can't stand on your word. Don't kill yourself trying to impress somebody. Just be like be real.
Maybe I'm picking the wrong females. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
And then the girl that's actually she might be chilling like for what it's worth for the season of getting to know each other. Because we can still decide we don't want to go past these like 6 weeks that we've been dating. But in that time, you can learn something from each other. Like that could be a person that you build a bond with. You have that friendship for life. Because I'm big on this about having people you can always call when you know what I'm saying.
Right.
If it's solid like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nah, for sure. Now, like what you said, that's perfectly like. But I'm just going by my experience. So.
No, because everybody is out here like the internet got people so messed up in these
and
relationships.
And that is true. That is very much true.
If you going into it wanting to be a man and you can only offer minimum.
I just want to be a vibe for him. And see what we take it from there.
But now if you trying to just be a vibe, at least like don't come in it like you trying to chill. Like the first thing you can do is try to take her on at least one date, and y'all can talk about that over that date. But you set the tone. If you came in here, you knew what you wanted, you knew what you was doing, and you did just that. It wasn't no over expectation, was no low expectations. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I always like.
Real is rare.
It is.
A key to niggas is like just stand on your word and just be real. Keep that shit 100. Like all that other shit don't matter. The jury be fake anyway. So.
Hey man. Hey.
We don't talk about that because somebody actually had walked up to me and like asked me like, "Is your jury real?" I said, "Hold it and tell me if it's heavy."
For real.
But then they stole it, so now I have no jury. Yeah.
I seen you posted. So they got your jewelry out your bag at the airport.
At the airport, yeah.
So you can't do nothing about that.
I was supposed to be going to handle that. Then I had lost my house in the storm the other day. So, but I did a post report. I've been telling them I've been oh, my lawyer's on the line. They've been getting to it. I'm not gonna get the jury back, but I talked to a pastor this morning who literally just kind of reassured me that everything in this new season is going to be rightfully mine. I had to let go of what was given to me.
Right.
So I feel like those are one of the things that were given to me, because in this new season, what I have, nobody can take from me. So I trust God in those. It was materialistic, but
as you should.
I trust God in those situations because I can always get that double,
as you should.
Double it. So it's just making me want to go work so much harder to give myself the same luxuries, to keep giving myself the same luxuries that I was fortunate to have had.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss her though.
Yeah. Well, on this show, we talk about mental health. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, where are you mentally, physically, and emotionally, and business-wise with your catering? Give it to me mentally first. 1 to 10. 10 being the highest.
I'm gonna give you a 2.
Give me a 2. You want to share about it, or you just?
I mean,
why
it's
you
pretty
so low?
evident.
They don't know.
Dealing with Jalen death anniversary coming up in a couple days.
Yeah, okay.
Just losing a house. We lost May last year. I lost the house to a fire. So it's kind of like the algorithm come back around. And it's defeating. And then also just I'm going through all these seasons and I do question God, why are you but I know that it's only there for a testimony.
Right.
And I deal with a lot. I hold a lot on my shoulders, a lot of weight on me. And I don't have really the outlet where people really understand and get it, so I don't really talk about it. I just pour myself into my work. And I've probably been at a 2 for about a year.
Yeah.
So long as I stay at a 2 and not a 1, I think we're good.
Well, before you get to the next thing, I just want to say that God get his toughest battle to his toughest soldier. And he ain't gonna put too much on you that you can't handle.
Absolutely, but I don't like the word strong. I hate it because it's not a compliment.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Because who wants to be strong all the time? But I also know, like I said, like you said, he gives us such other because we do choose this. I've always, in my life, I always feel like I've been set aside. I've been going through seasons alone by myself because I'm going to always stand out alone.
He got some plan for you for sure.
Absolutely.
He got some plans for you. He got some plans for you for sure. So,
absolutely.
So just stay down and keep doing what you're doing.
Chin up, chest out, for sure.
Facts. So where are you emotionally? Physically,
I'm not about a 2 emotionally.
2 emotionally,
right? With my mental at. But like I said, I just rolled the punches. I'm so I'm where I come from, how I grew up. I've been numb my whole life. I've been through so much shit in these 29 years that I don't know how I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? But everything is numbing. Even losing. I tell people all the time, losing Jay was just numbing to me. I never expect nobody to be in my life that long anyway. The way he had to go, that was the absolute worst part. But I suppressed everything and I haven't felt nothing. I just even when it happened the other day, I cried a little bit, but it was chin up, chest out. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? My kids don't know what's going on. They think we just on a little war tour. Yeah. Pillar to post with everybody's house right now. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? As long as they good,
Facts.
And if I can keep being an example, I can keep being an inspiration to people. If that's what I'm what my life is to do, to inspire other people to keep going, to say somebody else, that's enough for me.
That's facts. That's facts. So where are you physically? 1 to 10.
Okay. You mean how I'm feeling, how my body, my knees are hurting. My back hurt. I'm feeling 29.
You feeling 29?
Yeah. I'm feeling 29. I can be 30.
Yeah.
No, I probably feel in my skin comfortable. I've been trying to be working out. So bad at that. So much should be going on, but I'm all right.
That's good. So where you at business wise?
Business wise, I'm gonna probably stay at a 6 because I could be giving more. But I'm I keep letting everything distract me. And I'm so scared of reaching my full potential.
Why?
Because believe it or not, what people would call success, where I ended up, I didn't get a lot of love for that. You know what I'm saying? People who hated me became fans. became people who like hard eyes. You know what I'm saying? So people don't really support me as I feel like they should. So it kind of like it does kind of take away from the drive, but also it's just like the greater I am, the more I'm gonna have to deal with like family drama and like people making me feel bad for them not being where they should be. Like, and that's not a good feeling for me.
Right.
You can't really enjoy it. And like I said, I could be going harder, and I want to go harder, but this past weekend I just been more inspired to just really go do my big one.
Right.
Because I know I can do it.
For sure. Okay. So give me 5 dinner guests, dead or alive. Anybody you want to have dinner with. You will sit at the table with and want to have dinner with. 5 people.
Munch from my order. Oh my God, I cannot believe he died. I would love to sit down with Gordon Ramsay. Because I just want him to know that I'm better than him. And I think I've been saying that for years. Absolutely, Jalen. Yeah. Then I can cook for my granny one more time. And if I could take Snoop back and just kick it with him for a day.
Nah, for sure.
Because like we talked about where we would be at in like years from now, and like sadly like he died, but if he could see where I was, you know what I'm saying? Right. He would be like most excited.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially like cooking, because we used to like tweet news all the time. So to know that I'm out here cooking big meals, you know what I'm saying? Like that's big. Like
for sure. It is.
People appreciate it.
It is. So we have arguments about this all the time, me and my partners. Like some people say if Snoop was still alive, it wouldn't be a young boy. And I don't like me personally. I don't think because Young Boy was gonna be who he was.
Yeah,
he was gonna come
that's up. That's the thing. You cannot make other people's success stagnant because you want people to succeed. I feel like it would have been a great run in the game. It would have been a definitely good north and south kind of battle. I think they would either had beef or been on a song together. Either way, it would have been great. It would have been great music.
Knowing who he is, they probably would have had beef.
It would have been great music. They probably did a song together. He probably would have been like, he probably would have said fuck John. Yeah. He probably been on I Hate Young Boy John. Probably been all bleeped up and through the house. So it would have been good. It would have been good for the industry. Like I feel like even with the rap beef now, like it makes the music so passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like because you can like bucket your iPod foot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a sing like, you know, I'm gonna be focused on FOPF because I just like, you know what I'm saying? But Young Boy can't be dissing my brother like that though. He can't have it.
Young Boy saw a lane.
So and I think that's the unique thing about him as an artist because he see him open is that he gonna like attack where it makes sense like for the numbers network wise, financial wise, like just you gotta take those like open doors and really just like shoot at them because I'm not gonna say it's not a competition, but it's still you still gotta keep building yourself and you gotta feed off other people. Like I love when people, you know what I'm saying, like do the same thing I do because I like to like work with people kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hater by far, but like.
They said you be hating real bad though.
Anybody said it, but hating ass. I ain't worried about that.
No,
I ain't worried about it. One thing about it though, like people can say they want to say about me. People can have hated me. This is who I am, and you'll be surprised. Some people be like, "Bro, I wish I would have just hung out with you and not listen to people say because I'm cool as a fan. Like this is like I try to be the best person I can. I try to be the best person I can. All my friendships, all my relationships." You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just me. Like, I love people and I want people to love me back. Right. And people don't love me back. And that'd be the disappointing part because my friends are always, you too friendly. They do it all the time. They still do it. At my big age of 29, or 28. Ooh,
so why do you think people hate you? Like, why you people like people don't like Doni? Why you think that?
I've always been my own program. It's always been like, you can't tell Doni shit. I don't listen. My mama tell you that, Jay will tell you that, like, I fear nothing. And I've always like lived in my truth. I've always just been myself. Yeah. And like being who I was got me so far. Like just off of because it's authentic. I like to I'm really authentic.
I think some people probably just didn't like you because they wanted what you had.
Absolutely.
The lifestyle you had.
But everybody can handle that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't for the weak. Yeah. Like I didn't get Chanel bags because it was Tuesday. I got Chanel bags because like, damn, I fucked up yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody can handle it. Like, it's not what I had. Like, that wasn't, trust me. Yeah. That is not, even now, Like people still want to be where I'm at, and it's like he's dead and gone now. Bookie. Like let it go.
Nah, for sure. Like,
but like I just like never advise people. Like it's kind of one thing. Don't judge a person about what you don't know, what you heard. Like get to know for yourself. Like you actually might love it here. Right. I know they do. You know.
Yes, they should.
You know, that's just.
So when it comes to style, fashion, what do you look at first? Do you say, well, I'm gonna wear with this shirt, or you get your shoes out first and be like, I'm gonna find a shirt to go with these shoes?
So if you ever noticed my outfits, like it's always been an accessory thing. It's always like what I'm accessorize with because I'm a Fashion Nova girl. I'm gonna wear a $12 outfit with, you know what I'm saying, a nice bag and nice shoes. But I dress for the occasion though. Right. Depending on where I'm going, I dress for it. Like today's outfit, I felt like this was one of them podcasts.
It's not though. You're really supposed to come in like some suit type shit. It's that type of podcast.
Nah. This is not the kind of podcast. But you know, I just like to dress like for what the occasion is because I feel like when you in the place, you kind of need to look where you at. Right. Look like what you're doing.
So you one of them people like, I don't want to overdress like for the.
Oh no, I'm gonna overdress every time.
Oh, you're gonna do that.
It's either you're gonna understand the assignment or you're not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my friends understand every assignment. They know. Yeah. They know the drill.
I don't know. You know, fashion is really not my thing. I try to do it, but
don't do it because I feel like that's where you was trying to go with that. I feel like you was trying because you be low key putting it. You put that shit on. You do it.
My flaws.
You did. You put that. You did it.
I just wanted my flaws.
So I mean, all you had to do was say I dress nice too. You had to go in like what I choose first. Like just say you be put because you put that shit on. Like
I try.
Yeah, you feel me?
I be trying.
You give the billionaire boys lifestyle. You feel me?
And broke as hell. I got $20 in my pocket. Broke as hell. I got $20 in my pocket.
You be having to play at the time. Man. So I got a question. Do you like the strip club?
It's cool. I haven't been to like King of Diamonds in Miami. Like I want to go to that type of strip club. Only thing I've been to is Exit in Dallas. Like that don't really count for me.
But are you a pay bills kind of guy, or you just got a hot 100?
Got a hot 40.
See, I can't even take it to the strip club because you throwing $40.
I'm gonna make that shit spread. I'm playing like I'm for the occasion though. Like if we out there to have fun. Shit, I know what time it is. We out here to have fun. We gonna worry about.
Because I hear a lot of men like I ain't paying to see the. No, that's what we.
I'd rather go to a strip club with a female though. Like
it's lit when you go with. Like it's always.
I'm on my
the girls actually love us.
I want to do that type of shit.
Diddy in Miami?
With Diddy in Miami and Fabulous and his old lady was out the strip club with JT now.
Oh, okay, that type of thing. Yeah,
I'm on that type of time. I don't want to go with a group of niggas. I'm straight.
Because it's always gonna be the girls spending all the money. Anyway.
Exactly. Like I want to go with a female.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I rather do some shit like that. Yeah, but now I'm like. I go for the occasion. So if I'm going with niggas to have fun, that's what we on. Yeah. Right? And we out here for a reason.
Because we gotta respect the girls. Okay. I love the girls. Shout out to all my stripper girlies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got big ones.
I heard. Yeah. So what's the first thing you look at when a guy approaches you? Do you look at his teeth, his shoes, his face, what he got on?
Why are you asking all these like questions about guys?
These just questions that I had on my phone.
What do I look at? I'm looking at your shoes. I like men that can dress though. You know what I'm saying?
So you're looking at what they got on.
What you got on for sure.
So it's the first thing you're looking at when a nigga walk up.
If you fly as hell, you coming this way, I'm most likely gonna compliment your outfit anyway, because like I give people their flowers, but like if you can make me laugh in the first 10 minutes, you probably got my attention for the rest of the night. Kind of thing. But don't walk up to me dusty.
What if I just got the gym type shit and
we're in the grocery store? Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
I might be the only time I see it, like, damn, I just got the gym. I ain't got no kids.
Actually, I'm gonna be real. I'm looking at how tall you are. Oh, wow. I'm a height girl, and
Why is that? Why do y'all like niggas that's tall?
Man, my man was 6'6". Like,
oh well,
short niggas. Yeah.
I like to wear heels.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And then honestly, short men got 10 times angry. They're like, short men are angry.
Short men got that short man syndrome.
Yeah, short man syndrome is a real thing. Like, it's a real thing. Like, and I don't have time because I'll headbutt you, my nigga.
Oh shit!
You gotta know that we're the same height. We can get in.
Oh shit!
And then like, if I can't wear your t-shirt, it's really no point to talk. If I can't wear a t-shirt to sleep, if it feel like a regular shirt on me, we should be cousins or something. Like,
damn, it's hard out here to be a short nigga. Bro. That's crazy.
I got a lot of short partners. Like, you feel me? That just, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to. They just, angry.
Like, we got to be tall. We got to have. Let me lay out the list. We got to be tall. We got to dress nice. We got to look decent. Well, not even decent. We got to look at least.
Got to be a man of God.
That should be a given. That should be a given.
You see what Cam Luke said, right?
What he say?
Yeah, I think he had what's one your daughter name?
Regina.
He said, "What can a man wear fake?"
She said,
the name and all this. What can't wear fake?
Shit, nothing. Hell, you coming there?
What can a woman wear fake? And then she was like,
everything. Everything. You see what I'm saying? Everything.
Just how y'all think it's a double standard with us, especially with big like the fake hair, the fake dreads, all that's out. All right. And then also, if you're not like, if you can't afford it, that goes to men. When you can't afford it and it's not real, don't wear it. Because now you just doing stuff that you ain't got no business doing.
I can't afford real jewelry. So. Oh, I want to wear it though.
I hope it's real.
My shit real. I want to jump it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't be standing next to people and trying to say up jury fade. And I can't associate with people.
Fuck. Nigga with 100K, I'm gonna be fresh in him anyway. Oh fuck. I'm gonna be fresh that nigga anyway. That's why I say, hey, my shit came from GLD shop, just like the rest of y'all shit did. And when I put it on, that nigga beside me got there, I'm probably gonna look better than him anyway. That's why I don't be really giving a fuck. That's just me. Hey. But when I start having it and I can get some real jewelry, then I will. But until then, hey, Migos did it. Why can't I? Fake it till you make it.
They hold no value. I'm learning that.
Oh, yeah.
So whoever stole my motherfucking chain, you gonna have to just wear my name.
I know who got that bitch though. No,
you know who got it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it back. Don't worry about it.
Please. Because I'm on the ass.
So do you think in today's time it's better to be single and mingling? Because in society today, because relationships really don't mean shit in today's time.
Child, the streets is ghetto.
It is.
And if Jay left me back to these streets like this, I don't appreciate that. The streets is not like, it ain't no lemon pepper wings.
And seafood.
They said, and seafood boys like a mother.
And seafood.
Seafood boys for real.
It's really, relationships really pointless. I feel like. And right now
because everybody just so fucked up, so hurt, trying to.
Social media got us fucked up, bro. Social media got us fucked up. But I'm just, that's my opinion.
whatever your intention.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go in with, look, if we ain't trying to do nothing, that's what I'm telling you right now.
Right.
I'm very big on, you could just say that. You can just say what it is and what it's not.
So what if you got that girl that I was in a situation? What if you got that girl that she want to be in a relationship, but you want to fuck with her? Like, damn, I got to give her a relationship. That's what she want. But I don't really want no relationship.
So you just be real. She can either like.
Now she don't want to fuck with me.
So that's cool. And so now you're being selfish because you think you're supposed to get the same treatment by not giving the energy. So no.
I
so now you
did that before and I wasn't ready and I ended up cheating. And I was on some fuck nigga shit. I can't agree with that. That's cool. That's my past though. And that's not the same me anymore. I'm a change guy. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely went with her just because I didn't want her to leave me. And I definitely should let her leave me. Live and learn. I was young. I was in college.
Dang, it's been so long since we've been in college. It's crazy, huh?
I just got out there, motherfucker. I was a few senior.
So when did you graduate high school?
2014.
Oh, yeah.
I was in high school with you.
So I was still a senior. You were a sophomore.
Before we go, what's the greatest piece of advice you can give somebody?
Hey, stay true to yourself. Stay true to you. You know what I'm saying? Stay close to God. Get close to God if you're not already. And if you got kids, take care of them kids. Like, they don't get this back. Like,
take
be
care
better
of them
than
babies. Gotta take care of them babies.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't real. You ain't no real nigga. You ain't no real bitch if you ain't taking care of your kids.
Gotta take care of them babies.
Simple.
For sure. Get the people your Instagram, man, where they can follow you on your catering.
Follow me on Instagram at @the_real_Doni_. My catering page is JOFS Catering. It's all on the same page. My Facebook is Bnuckle. I don't know if you're on Facebook. I don't tweet no more, and I'm trying to be a TikToker. So follow me there too.
Well, I want to say, Fat, appreciate you for letting us use the shop, man. Appreciate you for the setup. It's all love, and that's another one, man. Doni, I appreciate you for coming.
I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to start my own podcast. You can help me?
For sure.
I want to do a live podcast, where I cook a meal, and we just you eat the meal. We just have a
on some Ari type shit.
Not like Ari. I want to have the food. I want to have the food cooked. I want to sit down and have a conversation over there.
While you cooking type shit?
No.
Oh, it's already be cooked.
I'm gonna be getting ready to plate it, but we're gonna sit down, wind down, have a good conversation. You get to rate my food, you get to taste it.
Oh yeah.
And then people kind of just see me in my element of the kitchen or whatever. Just wind down with Doni.
Yeah, Make sure I'm the first nigga that comes.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Can I borrow your equipment?
Hell yeah.
It's all love. I'm just trying to find.
It's all love.
Okay, cool.
It's all love.
I was trying to Google podcast equipment. And
it's all love. Yeah, we gonna do that.
So this film, baby, I could pay you. I could rent it for $2.
Man, we gonna do that. Fuck all that.
All right, cool. Well, when you're ready to film, I don't have a house, Lord. Whew, when I get a house.
We're gonna do that.
Somebody asked me about celebrating birthday on Wednesday. I was like, you ever to cook out? I was like, where? I was like, oh, my house. It's my house there. So,
it's all love.
come to Jonesboro Wednesday. I'm gonna pack the park. Everybody come out. It's the summertime. Bring your kids, bring your bikes, bring the liquor. Don't bring the guns though.
Please don't.
Y'all have a good time, please.
Well, next time we're gonna have in my bag in here, man. We're gonna have Lou in here, man. Shout out Lou. We're gonna have Lou in this thing, man. But now that's another one, man. Doni, I appreciate you for sure. This was a good one, man.
Appreciate you.